They're an elite group of 21st century darlings.
Not only because she's one of today's most in-demand models, but also because of her curious facial expressions.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 supermodels of the 2000s.
They've done a good job because you look at all the girls, you look at Elle Macpherson, you look at Christy Brinkley, you look at Heidi Klum, and those are the girls that you remember.
For this list, we're focusing on models who worked the runways and magazine covers between 2000 and 2009. Although Tyra Banks brought in the bucks with America's Next Top Model, she was doing more behind-the-scenes work rather than working it in the 2000s, which is why she appeared on our 90s list.
Like, I don't look so made up and stuff all the time. In fact, in the airport, they're like, ooh, she looks just like Tyra Banks, but she ain't as pretty as her.
Number 10. Karlie Kloss.
Victoria's Secret's angel, Karlie Kloss, prepares to take flight at next month's show.
This former Victoria's Secret angel is a product of the Windy City and became an international sensation before her 16th birthday.
My legs are just really long, as is everything on me, so.
With a 6'1" frame and sparkling green eyes, Karlie Kloss booked 64 shows in 2008 and had both French and Italian audiences hypnotized with her runway talent. She rocked the cover of many global versions of Vogue magazine, and some have noted her resemblance to her BFF, pop superstar Taylor Swift.
And how is she as a BFF? Do you guys bake cookies for each other?
She's a great cook.
However, the truth is that Taylor Swift resembles her. Kloss was a supermodel boss in the 2000s and still is.
Maybe I'll find some jewelry. A girl can never have too many jewels.
Number 9. Chanel Iman.
Chanel Iman seemed to take one role.
Born in Georgia but raised in Los Angeles, Ms. Chanel Iman Robinson signed with Ford Models in 2006 and graced the cover of Teen Vogue with Karlie Kloss the following year.
And I know these guys were working so hard, and I just, gave them some motivation to keep going.
Although her sensuous looks, which come from her African American and Korean backgrounds, are perfect for any designer across the globe, it's her intelligence that piqued the interest of the one and only Tyra Banks, who welcomed her to the judging panel as a guest for America's Next Top Model Cycle 13. The elegant Chanel spent the latter half of the decade walking in Victoria's Secret fashion shows, and in 2010, she became a member of the prestigious Angel Squad.
I like to go to the movies with my boyfriend, just go shopping, just be a regular girl. I like to be normal sometimes. I don't like always to be glitzy and glamorous.
Number 8. Coco Rocha.
And from then on, I've been known as the Irish dancing model.
This brunette beauty hails from Canada, and with a background that includes Irish and Ukrainian ancestry, Coco Rocha has got the multicultural look of the moment that's at once distinct and versatile.
To the average person, this must be crazy. To me, that was my life.
Whether she's sporting a pixie cut or long locks, this blue-eyed belle of the catwalk is well known for her perfect poses. And she was strutting down Paris runways before she was 18 years old.
What goes through your mind when you are on the runway?
For me, it's like, what am I eating tonight?
Rocha appeared on the cover of almost every fashion magazine in 2007-2008, until there was none left to conquer. Today, she's moved on to bigger projects, but in the 2000s, we went crazy for Coco.
I can't even do it. I'm embarrassed of this one, guys.
Number 7. Doutzen Kroes.
I never thought that I was going to be a model.
By 2005, Vogue.com readers chose this Dutch model as Model of the Year. And shortly after, she became one of the world's highest-earning fashionistas. Hailing from a small village in the Netherlands, Doutzen Kroes is not your typical wafy model, but rather a blonde bombshell who seems designed to walk the runway. She secured a spot in the famous and exclusive 2008 Pirelli calendar and became yet another Victoria's Secret angel the same year.
For me to walk down the runway with those wings on and that beautiful music, I'm gonna be surprised I'm not gonna be tearing up.
Kroes ended the decade by writing a column for Marie Claire, proving that she's far more than just a pretty face.
I'm very tired now.
Number 6. Refaeli.
It's playful for me. It's like, it's a game.
She's the complete package and one of the most celebrated Sports Illustrated models of all time. Though she started her modeling career at the age of 18 months, Refaeli kicked off the 2000s in style by winning Model of the Year in Israel, and fashion designers have been clamoring for her ever since.
Probably have around 100 pairs of shoes.
She's often ranked as one of the sexiest women in the world, thanks to her curvy physique and penetrating eyes. And she's also flaunted her brains as host of various shows, including Tommy Hilfiger Presents Ironic Iconic America.
Is it less calories than a regular popcorn?
No.
To cap it all off, the Women's World Awards honored Refaeli in 2009 for her, quote, natural elegance, sense of style, and compassion. Number 5. Karolina Kurkova.
Yeah, there's a lot of hairspray around here.
As the daughter of a Czech basketball player, this top model was earning as much bread as many NBA stars in 2007. Before the decade even began, Karolina Kurkova had appeared in Vogue, and Victoria's Secret was so impressed with her body, she was featured in a 2000 webcast at age 16. Halfway through the decade, Kurkova became an iconic VS angel and is regularly named one of the most beautiful people in the world.
It's open! It's open! It's open! My shoe is open, guys! It's not on!
She's dished out advice on America's Next Top Model.
I don't love this picture. She's beautiful, but I think she really needs to work on her personality.
And lit up the big screen in G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. It was quite the decade for Karolina Kurkova.
Uh-oh, her shoe came apart.
Wow, she still looks fierce.
Number 4. Daria Dobrik.
Because you can't overthink it too much. You gotta use a little bit of your instinct as well, so.
Her cheekbones are a Ukrainian-Canadian joint national treasure. Oh, and if you're lucky enough, she can sail you around the world.
I've been sailing since I was 9. It's passed on from my father.
Daria Dobrik's modeling career was almost finished before it even started, but a simple twist of fate and a chance meeting with a modeling agent made her an iconic face of Prada.
For I am the first and the last.
She appeared on the cover of Italian Vogue 3 times in 2003 and became a centerpiece of Canada's esteemed Walk of Fame in 2008.
So proud to be Canadian and to have this opportunity to do this.
Maybe most recognizable thanks to her work with Lancôme, where Dobrik truly was a whirlwind entrance into the fashion industry. Number 3. Natalia Vodianova.
Natalia Vodianova has made herself a runway regular on the catwalks of the world.
You may not recognize her name, but you've most definitely seen her face. Natalia Vodianova was pulling in $5 million a year by the late 2000s and truly has one of the more inspirational stories of the modeling industry.
I'm a survivor because that's what I got used to, but it also means that today there's not many things that can pull me down.
She was raised in a poor neighborhood in Russia, but secured a modeling contract by the end of the 90s, and the rest is history. Nicknamed Supernova, her success on magazine covers and on the runway allowed her to create the Naked Heart Foundation in 2004, which allows Russian children a safe place to foster their talents. Natalia Vodianova is the real deal.
Our aim at Naked Heart is to build 500 play parks.
Number 2. Heidi Klum.
I want you to always feel you're amazing.
This German supermodel has become synonymous with the runway after becoming host, judge, and executive producer of the TV ratings phenomenon known as Project Runway.
You admitted that you were the weakest of your team, and that gave us no choice. You're out.
However, long before Heidi Klum topped Forbes' list of highest-earning models in 2008, she was already a legit icon while younger women were still learning the business.
Having been a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model has elevated my career. And especially being on the cover of Sports Illustrated is even a bigger opportunity.
She became a sex symbol through Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues and a pop culture superstar through appearances in numerous films and TV shows. As the ultimate Renaissance woman of the 2000s, Heidi Klum is the fine wine of supermodels. Before our top pick takes to the runway, here are a few honorable mentions.
That makes you care about her more than you should. Well, there's nothing I truly desire.
We're slipping into our summer skins. We're all uncurling, catching up.
Wanders in the moonlight, she's crying to herself because eyes never once looked cruel.
Number 1. Gisele Bundchen.
I'm up a bit on a string, Tracy Island, time traveling diamond.
Giselle's history of catwalk carnage is sprawling and vast. She's known as the Boobs from Brazil and innovated the horse walk, which marked a new era for the modeling industry.
Other leg. Other leg. Okay, that's it for me. All right, Daddy needs a nap.
Gisele kicked off the decade by signing a record-breaking deal to become a Victoria's Secret angel. And by 2009, The Independent called her, quote, the biggest star in fashion history. She's not only regarded as the ultimate supermodel by many of her peers, but also as one of the most powerful women in the entertainment industry. We salute you, Gisele Bundchen, and you are cordially invited to blow our minds forever. Do you agree with our list?
It's something that I'm debating with my husband and me.
Who's your favorite supermodel of the 2000s?
I'm a Danish model and there's not too many of us.
For more mind-blowing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.